Right now, a winter storm brings multiple inches of snow to southern Wisconsin. What you need to know about city parking tonight.
Also, school districts in the area deciding whether or not to hold classes. We'll go over the pros and cons behind each option.
And later, Madison police are looking for the driver who hit and killed a man and his dog on the west side last night. This is News 3 now at 6. Well, another week, another winter storm. This was the scene earlier today on Interstate 3990 at Cottage Grove Road, where the snow made road conditions slippery for many. It's been a similar scene all across southern Wisconsin, with many areas seeing more than 3 inches of snow on the ground.
And because of that, the city of Madison once again declaring a snow emergency. That means plow crews will be out and about clearing the roads overnight. It also means alternate side parking will be in effect for the entire city. Everyone is being urged to choose off-street parking options if possible, but if you do need to park on the street overnight, you will need to park on the odd-numbered side of the street or risk being ticketed or towed. We've been tracking this storm all week. Let's now check in with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti and the very latest. Gary?
Yeah, the snow actually picked up in intensity late this afternoon. It's the last band of heavier snow moving on through, but it's snowing pretty steadily in the backyard. We still have our first warned weather alert day in place for this evening for about an inch or two of additional snow accumulation, mainly from Madison eastward. That seems to be where the last of the snow will be, but areas west of Madison may still see some flurries, but probably little in the way of snow accumulations. You can see the winter weather advisory has now been dropped for Grant County, but still continues until 8 p.m. for Iowa, Dane, and Dodge counties to the south and east of Dane County. Winter storm warnings in effect for Lafayette, Greene, and Rock counties until 8 p.m. in Jefferson County until 10 p.m. as the snow continues to steadily move eastward. Snow Vision snowfall estimates generally around 6 inches or more toward the Milwaukee area and then farther south into parts of eastern Iowa. A general 3 to 6 inches of snow from Madison southward, but lesser amounts to the north and to the west. And you can see that last band moving on through Madison right now. The snow really tapering down to the west of us. 6-hour future track radar shows the snow breaking up and moving eastward pretty rapidly over the next couple of hours. Visibility show where the snow is falling the hardest. Right now, a half-mile visibility in Madison, but notice to the west. 10-mile visibility out toward La Crosse, meaning the snow has stopped or it's just down to a few flurries. And even the winds are dying down, although we're still seeing some gusts up to about 25 miles an hour in the Milwaukee area. Current temperatures, lower to middle 20s. They're not going to move very much over the next couple of hours. Here in Dane County, 26 in Middleton, 23 Madison, 24 degrees in Oregon. Look for mostly cloudy skies, snow showers and flurries through the evening hours. Again, the accumulating snow more likely east of Madison. Temperatures dropping or staying in the middle 20s, but as we clear out later on tonight, we'll turn colder. But warmer weather's on the way for the weekend to start melting some of the snow. I'll have more on that in the forecast in a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. And here's a look at current road conditions. According to the DOT's 511 map, you can see all of the roads in southern Wisconsin are considered either slippery or snow covered. All this snow has caused school districts in our area to choose different options for classes. Some schools went online for learning today. Others simply called the day off, and some schools are still in session.
Our Catherine Merck joins us live with more about those current conditions and spoke with one parent about the pros and cons of all of those decisions the schools make. Catherine?
Just like Gary was just telling us about, it's still coming down here on Madison's west side. The visibility is getting tougher on the roads. And some of the snow that came down today actually made the school districts throughout southern Wisconsin make a decision about whether or not to cancel school. And coming out of the pandemic, there's a couple of options that school districts can now weigh to make sure that kids get to school safely.
The kids will bring their Chromebooks home, or my daughter will use her laptop.
Christy McWilliams has 2 kids in the Cuba City School District. It's one of a few schools that chose to go with an online learning day instead of the more traditional path of calling off school.
They kind of miss out on those snow days. Not that my kids are in grade school or go out and build snowmen anymore, but, to be able to relax.
Not all districts are virtual today. MMSD has this message on its website. It didn't cancel school, but it says it's monitoring the weather conditions. This decision not to close came 2 days after the district announced schedule changes to make up time after the 2 snow days earlier this year. For school parents like Christy, she's weighing the good and bad of her kids' virtual learning.
Comparing it to back when I was in school, it seemed like we had snow days, or if it was going to be 50 below with wind chill, they called off school, where at least they don't miss out or fall behind this way, which is a bonus. But like I said, at the same time, it kind of takes that childhood experience away.
And just like these school districts, Christy's family is thinking about all their options when it comes to these storms.
It's not so weird to go back and forth.
This afternoon, MMSD's spokesperson got back to us with a response about adding that extra school day into this school year. The spokesperson tells us that the school district tries to both balance going around families' vacation time and plans they might have had with that scheduled day off, and also adding back possible days to get back in the classroom because of the snow. Reporting live in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck with News 3 Now.
Stay up to date on the weather on our First Warn Forecast weather app. It has hourly forecast, road conditions, and the latest radar. You can download it for free in your phone's app store. Just search WISC weather. Right now, police are still looking for the driver responsible after a man and his dog were both killed in a hit and run on Madison's west side last night.
Our Nicole Herzog spoke to the Madison Police Department this afternoon to get an update on this investigation. Nicole?
Yeah, Eric and Charlotte, Madison police told us this afternoon that the victim was a man in his 60s. As of now, they're still working to identify a suspect and the car involved. MPD's spokesperson says officers have been searching for Ring doorbell video and security footage today to fill in critical details. Officers were on the scene until 2 this morning, collecting evidence and going door to door, asking people in the area if they heard or saw anything from the crash. Now they're asking for anyone to come forward with any information they might have about who hit the man and left him in the road.
This man was someone's loved one. This was a family member to them, a friend to people. And, at this point, they have a lot of questions. They have some of the same questions that we have that we want answered. And we need the public's help in helping this family, as they begin the healing process of living without someone that they loved and cared for. So if you have any information, again, whether it's big or small, please just contact us.
It's the second time there's been a deadly hit and run on Schrader Road in 2 years. The first crash happened just over a year ago when a 14-year-old student was killed in a 2-car crash on the same road. And if you see speeding or feel unsafe in the area, MPD recommends contacting the West District or your neighborhood resource officer. You can also call the Madison Police Department with any information on last night's crash or report it anonymously through Madison area Crime Stoppers.
Nicole, thank you. The Lake Mills Fire Department mourning the passing of longtime firefighter and chief Todd Yandre. City officials say Yandre died suddenly during a cardiac event yesterday. A 41-year veteran of the department, he started as a firefighter before working his way up the ranks. Memorial service times are being planned for a later date.
Fresh off his budget proposal last night, Governor Evers is now highlighting his plans with a statewide tour. Today, along with Lieutenant Governor Sarah Rodriguez, the governor visited Fiskar's Brand Inc. in Middleton and toured Wonder State Coffee in Viroqua. During both visits, Governor Evers touted proposals to bolster Wisconsin's workforce and create a first-of-its-kind program to help make childcare more affordable and accessible for working parents.
I think if we really, truly want to connect our workforce, the number of people that work in the state, the number of people that want to work in our state, it has to connect with all sorts of things, including health care. And having this type of leave is critically important.
The state legislature will spend the next 4 months rewriting the budget before sending it back to the governor, who can revise it with his partial veto powers.
And this comes amid a busy season in Wisconsin politics. Voters will head to the polls next week to cast their ballots in the primary for state Supreme Court. And coming up at 6:30, we'll hear from the candidates and stakeholders to learn just how important this election is. And we'll also hear from voters asking them what some of the issues front of mind are for them.
Immigration, stuff like that is like an important topic, like at least in my culture and my family. So that's something I look into whenever these elections come in.
Students, obviously there's those big national issues of reproductive rights and questions over fairness of elections or just like voting rights in general.
And we'll have more on this primary election for state Supreme Court, a race that is garnering national attention again in a News 3 Now special report tonight, right after this show at 6:30. Telemarketing and bad landlords were the reason about 3,500 people reached out to the state for help in 2022. That's according to the latest state data revealing the top consumer complaints in Wisconsin last year.
Our Braden Ross joins us now with that list and how you can avoid having to make a complaint yourself. Braden?
Yeah, these are the top 10 complaints the Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection got in 2022. The number 1 offenders, landlords. From late repairs to vanishing security deposits, landlord-tenant complaints make up a large part of DATCAP's consumer complaints. Director Michael Domke says in these situations, it's important to know your rights.
Having the tenant make sure they understand what some of those responsibilities, and the landlord as well, so that they know how they can try and have that relationship, which is what we always encourage.
He says, like any contract, you should always be sure to read your lease carefully. And tonight at 10, I'll break down more of the most common kinds of complaints and how you can protect yourself.
When we come back, why more than 6 million children are at risk of losing their health care coverage.
Plus, we know kids can be picky eaters, especially when it comes to fruits and vegetables. What a new survey is finding and what parents can do to encourage healthier eating.
Slumberland Furniture is the best place to buy furniture during our huge President's Sale. Check out our incredible doorbuster deals on now. Like this love seat free when you purchase the matching sofa for only $5.98. The President's Doorbuster Sale while they last.
Man, running out of hot water, that's like running out of gas during a race.
You got that right.
That's why I'm getting a Richmond water heater, man. They're dependable.
A real winner.
They got everything here too. And the prices, they're low.
Come to Menards. Check out our huge selection of Richmond water heaters in stock today. You'll save big money now. Low prices, lower energy cost.
Man, what an awesome store.
I'm proud to have them as a partner.
Let's go win some races from Menards.
Let's do it.
Save big money at Menards.
There's nothing like hitting the waves.
There's nothing like volunteering, but my moderate to severe eczema can make it hard.
Now, I'm staying ahead of it.
Dupixent helps heal your skin from within, so you can have clearer skin and noticeably less itch. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Dupixent.
Every single moment takes your breath away. Every powerful emotion makes your spirit soar. Everyone who sees it remembers it forever. Join the circle of life at The Lion King.
Coming to Overture Center May 11th through 28th. Tickets on sale now at overture.org.
Slumberland Furniture is the best place to buy furniture during our huge President's Sale. Check out our incredible doorbuster deals on now. Like this love seat free when you purchase the matching sofa for only $5.98. The President's Doorbuster Sale while they last.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. New research confirms something many parents know because they struggle with it every day. Young children are not eating enough fruits and vegetables. The survey shows 1 in 2 young children don't eat a vegetable every day and 1 in 3 don't eat fruit daily. The CDC analyzed data from the 2021 National Survey of Children's Health, which also shows 57% drank a sugar-sweetened beverage like fruit drinks or soda at least once a week. Researchers say parents should offer at least 1 vegetable or fruit at every meal and snack. And that doesn't just mean fresh. Frozen and canned are also good options.
We have research that shows that it can take up to 10 times for a kid to learn to like a new food item. So continuing to try and encourage a wide variety of fruits and vegetables at every meal and snack is a great way to do it.
The CDC adds that healthcare providers in educational settings also need to do their part so kids learn to eat right and enjoy it.
More than 6 million American children are at risk of losing their health care coverage. That is according to a new report by the Georgetown Center for Children and Families. Medicaid enrollment ballooned during the pandemic thanks to an early COVID-19 pandemic relief provision passed by Congress. It barred states from involuntarily disenrolling beneficiaries in exchange for higher federal matching funds. But lawmakers voted late last year to end that continuous enrollment provision on April 1st, freeing states to start releasing ineligible recipients. More than 42 million children were covered by Medicaid and CHIP as of August.
When we come back, an Oshkosh man now has a fish tail for the ages. Wait until you see what he caught this week.
Also, a local artist prepares to show off her latest piece this weekend at an event celebrating women.
Plus, how long can we expect this snowstorm to last? Gary with the latest in his complete forecast.
For
Furniture and Appliance Mart's President's Day Weekend Blowout event is here. Find doorbuster appliances like this Frigidaire built-in dishwasher, now just $549. Or the Samana side-by-side refrigerator, now just $499. At Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley off the Beltline in East Springs Drive.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. And if you haven't tried Plexiderm, we've created the best offer yet with our Valentine's Day Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under-eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. Even the 11 lines between your eyes are visibly gone in minutes. Plexiderm works so well that celebrities in Hollywood and people just like you feel years younger in minutes. This is why I'm letting people try it for only $14.95 this Valentine's Day at plexidermtrial.com.
So I've had under eye bags for a very long time, and it sucks. I have spent so much money on tons of eye creams, eye gels. Finally, I tried something called Plexiderm, and I'm not joking. It works. When I do a collage and everything is done, it looks amazing. That is exactly how Plexiderm makes me feel. I put it on my face, and somehow, some way, I look together, which is amazing. I'm Jackie, and I took the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge, and so should you.
I'm Neela. I'm 61 years old. I'm a professional personal trainer. It's so important to be in good health and to be fit and take care of yourself. How it makes you feel inside is amazing. And yet, when you look in the mirror, what you see necessarily isn't what you feel inside. Plexiderm, seriously, honest to God, it's amazing. There's nothing there, like the bags are gone.
The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shale rock. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms, rapidly reducing the appearance of under-eye bags and wrinkles in minutes. This Valentine's Day is the best time to try Plexiderm at our starter price of only $14.95. So if under-eye bags make you look tired or feel older, take action this Valentine's Day and see that younger-looking you. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Ashley Home Store's President's Day Weekend Blowout is here. This Saturday through Monday, get the very best deals of the season on our furniture doorbusters for your living room, dining room, and bedroom, now up to 60% off. This weekend only at Ashley Home Store.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. The Garver Feed Mill is being graced with the presence of some art by a local artist for Femstival this weekend. Femstival is Madison's annual celebration of women, femmes, and non-binary entrepreneurs. It was launched by the Garver Feed Mill and Culinary Ladies Collective in February of 2020. Autofax is a local Madison artist who is displaying a large-scale art piece called Center. She described it as a figurative sculpture that focuses a lot on a meditative state of being.
It's all about getting people to start listening to what's inside of them. And as you do that, the darkness starts to fade away naturally and organically. So that's what this represents.
Femstival takes place this and next Sunday at the Garver Feed Mill. Admission is free.
A 75-year-old man may have made the catch of the sturgeon spearing season this year. Jim Gishkowski of Oshkosh speared this monster, 177 pounds, 79 inches long. That's the 7th largest sturgeon ever caught in the Lake Winnebago system, according to the DNR. Gishkowski had to call for help to pull the massive fish out of the water.
It's just amazing. It's just a rush. It's a rush when you get something like this. It's a once in a lifetime.
He joked he was going for 5th place on the record board, but he's happy with 7th. Dating back to 1941, the largest sturgeon speared on the Winnebago system was in 2010. That fish weighed more than 212 pounds and was 84 inches long. Well, for the latest now on the winter storm system, here's Gary and your complete forecast.
Yeah, here's some of the latest snowfall totals that we have. The heaviest snow so far has been in the Milwaukee area and parts of southeastern Wisconsin. New Berlin, almost 7 inches of snow. Oak Creek, 6 inches. Just got an update from the airport in Milwaukee. They picked up 4.5 inches. Some of these other reports are actually a couple of hours old, so we may see those numbers go up a little bit. Here at the station, we're up to 5.5 inches. A lot of that has been in the last hour and a half. It's a very fluffy, light snow that accumulates pretty quickly. Oregon, 4 inches. Janesville, 4 inches. Officially at the Dane County Regional Airport, just before 6 o'clock, they measured 2.8 inches. And then farther to the north, as we expected, the amounts really drop off. Baraboo, West Bend, only an inch of snow from the system. Now, as we take a look at pinpoint visibilities, notice half-mile visibility in Madison, still snowing pretty heavily here, but notice just out to the west, those visibilities start to improve pretty rapidly. Snow vision, snowfall estimates, heaviest snow, parts of southeastern Wisconsin, parts of eastern Iowa, about 10 inches around Iowa City, Iowa. A general 3 to 6 inches from about Dane County southward. Farther to the northwest, those amounts drop off, and little or no snow once you get up toward the La Crosse area. But you can clearly see now the heavier band of snow, this brighter blue band right here from about Watertown down toward Lake Mills and over toward, say, Broadhead. That's shifting eastward. Visibility should start to improve pretty rapidly west of Dane County with just some flurries and little in the way of additional accumulating snow. And as we look, the wider picture, the heavier snow now is shifted eastward across Lake Michigan and into Michigan, whereas the 6-hour future track radar shows the back edge of the snow moving eastward and breaking up pretty rapidly once we get past about 9 or 10 o'clock. So again, most of the accumulating snow will be east of Madison this evening. 3 things you need to know in the forecast after the snow leaves. Look for sunny skies, but a rather cold day Friday. With the snow on the ground, we'll look for temperatures only in the mid-20s, but we'll turn milder for the weekend with high temperatures back in the lower 40s, and we'll start to melt some of the snow. Won't be as cold, or won't be as mild from Monday with highs in the upper 30s thanks to cloudy skies. Could see some snow showers on Monday night, and then we have to watch a storm system toward the end of next week, maybe for a mix of snow and some freezing rain. But this storm system is pretty well wound up. You can see the snow over Wisconsin, and then that changes to showers and thunderstorms, severe weather over parts of Texas, or Tennessee, Mississippi, and Alabama moving eastward. That's ahead of the cold front in the warm air sector where temperatures are into the 70s. We're on the cold side of the storm. Windy northerly winds bringing temperatures down into the 20s. And like I say, tomorrow will be a cold day, but we'll warm up again for the weekend. Winter weather advisory in effect till 8 o'clock for Dane County, Iowa County, Dodge County to the south and to the east of Dane County. Winter storm warnings through mid-evening. Look for the snow to gradually end. It'll actually clear out toward morning. Low temperature dropping to 10 degrees. Then for tomorrow, look for mostly sunny skies, but a cold day. High temperature at 26 degrees. Planning your evening. Again, the snow is pretty steady right now, but notice as we get toward 8 o'clock, the back edge of the snow over toward the Wisconsin River. By 11 o'clock, probably moving out of Dane County or just down to a few flurries. And by about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, pretty much over with. Additional snowfall this evening, maybe an inch or two east of Dane County. Your first warned 7 to 10 day forecast, we go from 26 Friday back into the lower 40s for the weekend. 37 on Monday, maybe a rain or snow shower chance Tuesday. And then that system on Thursday bears some watching with some snow or freezing rain. Temperatures a little colder for the end of next week.
And coming up in sports, positivity in the pool. How a daily comic and a good outlook on life helped Waunakee boys swimming make history. That's our Coach of the Week is next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Stretch your dollar during Hy-Vee's Dollar Days, this Friday through Sunday. Fresh ground beef, just $2 a pound. Sara Lee wheat bread, just $2. And fresh Hy-Vee chicken breasts, 4 for only $5. Only at Hy-Vee.
Do you feel stuck living in a cold and drafty home? Well, there's a better solution than just turning up the heat. Because heating your home is by far the most expensive part of your energy bills. At USA Insulation, we fix cold homes. Most houses are built with builder's grade insulation. So when we fill your walls with our high efficiency foam, your house stays warm without turning up the heat, which saves you a lot of money. So call now and save up to 30% with the brand new energy credit.
USA Insulation.
As a veteran of our country's armed services, you have already made the ultimate sacrifice. Why should you have to continue to do that? Through no fault of your own, you may be experiencing hardships, such as the inability to pay rent, utilities, or receive other life-sustaining services. And once again, you're called upon by your family to serve and protect. We want you to know we are here to support you. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin, with benefit approvals being issued to veterans in just days, not months. It's not easy to ask for a hand up, but we are clear in our mission. No Wisconsin veteran should ever have to face homelessness or lose heat, power, or water again. 833-WISC-VRAP. That's 833-947-8727.
Are you a T-Mobile customer in Wisconsin? Recently, T-Mobile disclosed that 37 million customer accounts were hacked, putting your personal information at risk. Don't let identity theft ruin your credit score and cost you thousands of dollars. Call Lawton & Cates for a free consultation and learn your rights.
Stretch your dollar during Hy-Vee's Dollar Days, this Friday through Sunday. Ragu pasta sauce, just $1. A gallon of Hy-Vee ice cream, just $5. And deli shaved ham, only $2 a pound. This Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Spring's not far off, so now's a good time to start planning out that next home or landscaping project.
Tomorrow we preview an event where you can find inspiration and expert advice.
And after the snow ends today, we do have a warming trend into the weekend. Join us tomorrow between 4:30 and 7.
This season, the Waunakee boys swim team did something they've never done before: win conference. They're led by longtime head coach Rich Lampy, who keeps it light in the pool thanks to a smile, a daily comic, and a positive outlook on life.
Take your marks.
Hut! For nearly 5 decades,
he's just a brain full of swimming.
Rich Lampy has been involved with the sport of swimming.
Kind of cool, like having a coach that is I've just been around the block a couple times. Like, he knows exactly what to do.
But experience...
Crank it up. Crank it up for this set.
...isn't the only thing he brings to the pool.
They always get a copy of the workout to see what they're going to do for the day. If there's something that they don't like, which is usually the workout, at least there's a comic to maybe like.
Lampy splashes in some comedic relief every day at practice.
Some of the sets are just awful, super hard, but like, when you look down at the bottom of the sheet and see the comic, it's just like some of the driest humor you'll ever see. And it's just like, you can just kind of chuckle at it.
You gotta like embrace the process, but like having something to smile at in the middle of the set, it's always a great thing to do.
A little reminder to the Warriors.
They're pretty silly sometimes, and we can all have a good chuckle. One to go.
To enjoy what you're doing.
One to go. Here we go.
Look at life with a positive view. Like, he's always happy, always saying something funny. He's just always looking on the bright side of things. And I think that's the main thing I'll take away from him.
Because regardless if he's on the deck or not,
every day's a gift. Make the most out of it and make the most of your time.
Lampy is living.
Swimmers, take your mark.
His best life. And don't forget to nominate your coach to be the next Coach of the Week. Just click on the Coach of the Week tab on the sports page on our website and fill out the nomination form, or you can just shoot me an email. Now, Lambeau Leap meet the Leo Leap. That's former Badger Leo Chanel climbing up a bus during the Chiefs Super Bowl parade yesterday. I guess there's a reason Jake Ferguson once said of Leo, he's nuts, both crazy and good.
A heck of a rookie year, though, huh? Played very well.
Do you think Gary could do that?
Not in the snow, I'll tell you that. A little slippery out there. The band of heavier snow now shifting from Dodge into Jefferson and Rock counties, pretty much tapering down to flurries west of Madison. All more at 10 and where the snow is.
And thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a great night, and we'll see you back here at 10.